everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturn Day. I came to do a grace card reading with you. It is, I believe, the 19th, yes, the 19th, March 19th, 2022. It is, happy, oh, there's one of my gossamer hairs on this deck. It's pretty. Let's get rid of it. It's Spring Equinox Eve, yay! All right, I did pre-shuffle this deck. Let me cut it a couple times. Okay, first card we're going to pull tonight is to give us a little clarification, a little inspiration on how we can better serve ourselves while we interact with other people. Yeah, and it was totally springy spring today. I mean, it was textbook. You couldn't have written it any better. It was. All right, let's see what you get. Surrender. I'm trying to get that in where you can at least see it a little bit. Surrender. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. Yeah, you know, it's a funny inversion. There are a couple of inversions in our world, and one of them is this. When you stop trying to manipulate everything, when you stop trying to control, when you give into your moment, when you give into spirit, when you give into source, when you say, okay, I acquiesce, I believe that you have my best interest at heart, you can't even imagine what happens for you. It's when we are at our strongest, when we just give it up. Oh, and by the way, Tilly's in, she's playing, and Lucy's running around, so heresy, I tell you. Okay, so yeah. So as far as interaction with other people, sometimes you just can't stress the point. You can't, it's just not gonna be of your best interest to push it, okay? Sometimes it's just not that important, okay? And you would be amazed at what happens when you lay it all down and you relax. You surrender. Seriously, we become enlightened. Things come to us. We see things, we hear things, we perceive things that we otherwise would not have. Pushing. Okay, just remember that. That is one of the great inversions. I should do a whole video on all the inversions when there's some more post-it notes. When they come to me, I'm going to make a little listy list, and stuff that you think goes one way, but it actually goes the other way, okay? Yeah, and this is one of them. So learn to do that. Try not to be the controller, you know, in all situations, because you're going to find out that you are more powerful when you don't try to do that. Okay, give me that. There's softy. She's so soft. Oh Lord. Okay, viewer, this card is for you. Let's see what the grace cards have to say about you, or to you. Okay, grace cards. Perfect temperature. I'm telling you, a little breeze today to keep it all chill. It was bliss today. And I actually, to honor the Equinox Eve and still going on the spirit of the Virgo full moon, I ventured out today. And I had to, let me tell you, I had to summon the courage. I had to gather the big girl together today to go do. I did a couple of things that I have not done since I started recovering, you know, since the crash in 2016. And the recovery started taking off in 2019. But these were things that I had no idea if I could, or how long I could, or what was possible. I really pushed it to the limit today. So I'm about I'm about ready to drop, really. No, but I'm really glad I did. I hope that you will take that spirit of the Virgo moon and understand that's what the equinox is all about, pushing through and coming up and flowering, and try and get out of your comfort zone, because it really makes you, it may make you a little slapstick, you know, a little loosey-goosey, but it's going to make you happy. It's going to make you proud. Okay, here's your, ooh. Imagination. All right. Life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace-inspired event that challenges us to reach beyond limited thinking. Grace-inspired event. What we're perceiving as a difficulty, and they can be difficult, okay? Ain't nobody saying stuff ain't difficult. Grace-inspired event to show us something, to help us in some way, to help us grow, to expose us to something that we need to see or feel. That's what it's about, okay? So you can learn to relax in your life. You can, because every single thing that's happening is on purpose. It's supposed to be happening, okay? It's like a big old clock, all right? It's like clockwork. It is like it's supposed to be. If it's happened, it's supposed to have happened. If it's happening, it's supposed to be happening. And I know sometimes that's hard to swallow, because you can't we can't do it. We can't wrap it around. We just sometimes can't possibly know. I think one of the hardest things that we do to ourselves is ask the question, why? Why is a misnomer? When you know, when you understand that the eventual is, you don't stop eventual. You roll with it, or you roll under it. Okay? When you understand that, there's almost nothing left to do but figure out what you're supposed to be figuring out. And to ask, why is this happening, is a waste of time. Okay? Now, we can't know the reasons behind certain things that actually unfold, okay? We can ask ourselves, what am I supposed to know from this? Why am I present? You don't know. You're never going to know. It's never going to come to you. But what can you learn from it? That can come to you. That can be wholly beneficial for you, okay? So the best thing that we can do for ourselves is really try to stop saying why. Because there's this, you know, there ain't no point, girls and boys. There ain't no point, all right? So just understand that things are beyond your box. That's the imagination, and you know, that's part of those, that's the core set of stuff that we came in with. One of those things is imagination. And the reason we have imagination is so that we don't get stuck like this, so that we can think outside of our expectations, so that we don't get tripped up by our own visions, so that we can understand that there's a bigger thing at play. Okay? It's prickly thinking that you're supposed to know everything. And the imagination, just like faith and grace, the imagination can help you out of that. Can help smooth things over a little bit. Okay? Because, you know, let's face it, we're all raised in a certain way. So we have certain parameters. We've seen certain things. We've been told certain things. And without our imaginations, we are stuck. We're stuck and we become victims. Okay? So I'm going to show you these two beautiful color synergy tonight. Sorry you can't really see it. I did try to come on earlier, but I had too much going on, man. And I just ditched that video. It was a good video, but I was like, oh, let's just go. To me, this is like live, so. Okay, so imagination and surrender. They kind of go hand in hand. Oh, well, there you go. Simpatico. Look. Don't try to control everything. Discover the unbelievable power in just acquiescing and relaxing just a little bit, okay? And understand that imagination is one of those core benefits that you came in with, and it's a tool. And if you can utilize it, a tool to help you get out of the strict confinement that we can sometimes find ourselves in just because of either expectation or old programming. You know, there's a lot of contributors to that. But imagination will help you a lot. So will faith. You know, faith has been hijacked. That word faith has been hijacked by organized religion, God bless them. But faith is one of the human core values. Core set of goodies. All you got to do is know that you're being taken care of, and you are. Will it show up in the same little wrapper that you think it's gonna? Maybe not. Maybe not. But no, you're being supported. You always will be. That takes faith sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah, well, you got it right in here. You go in here. Go right in here. Okay? Stay connected to your love center. Stay connected to your core. That's where your faith and your imagination and the kindness will rule. Kindness will get you out of everything. And you can't be kind when you're trying to manipulate everything. That's not, you don't have access to that. Okay? You don't. Soften up. Surrender into your reality. Understand that Spirit has you. Use your imagination when things get really, really tight. Let that work for you. Oh, well, that could happen. Oh, well, maybe, oh, well, I guess there's a possibility. Yeah, it'll help you out a lot. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Tilly is camped on my, yeah. She's a soft, yeah, I know I said that, but she's so soft. Okay, I'll get out of here. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up for me so this little video will be more available to other people. And thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because that'd be great, great, great. And if you think anybody else would enjoy this video or get something out of it, please share it. I'd appreciate that so much. Okay, I'm excited for tomorrow. I hope you are too. If you're in the United States, it is the weekend. La 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 la. That's the energy out there. So please, please, please slow up a little bit. Consider yourself. Love yourself enough to slow up and let the other guy in traffic, you know, or let this person in line, and just save yourself some hecticness, okay? And do that for everybody else, and they'll do it for you. That's just the way it ripples, okay? Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon.